Hello, in this video we are going to talk about reliability analysis in SPSS. Reliability is all about consistency. It measures whether a measurement tool measures something consistently. And to calculate reliability coefficient, we are going to calculate Cronbach alpha coefficient of the items that make up the scale as a representation of internal consistency. This video mostly focuses on how to calculate Cronbach alpha values for an existing scale, for a previously developed scale that you want to use in your analysis, rather than developing a new questionnaire. If you want to develop a new questionnaire, you may need to make more detailed reliability analysis when compared with this video. So in this video we will use our own data set, a part of our data set, and in this data set there are 11 items to measure students' motivation, and just 7 of them is about effort factor and 4 of them is about self-efficacy scale, self-efficacy factor. So motivation scale, motivation questionnaire has 2 factors, which one is effort and the second one is self-efficacy. So to do reliability analysis, to obtain Cronbach alpha and item statistics also, you should go to analysis first, and from there scale, and you should find reliability analysis and select the items that you checked, the desired items, and drag over to the right side. And alpha represents Cronbach alpha. Actually I never changed, but you may change other models based on your research design. And in the statistics part, you select item, scale if item deleted, and inter-item correlations. You can also select the mean values for the summary of the questionnaire if you want. And also you can check the correlation or variance. Click OK. Let's write the name of the scale, motivation scale. OK. And click OK. So descriptive statistics, number of cases, 10 data entries excluded from the analysis because of the missing variables. And in the second table you can see the calculated Cronbach alpha value. Now for this data set, the Cronbach alpha value is calculated around 0.52, which is can be considered as a low reliability value. Internal consistency, it can be questionable. But also you can check the mean and standard deviations for the item statistics, and inter-item correlation matrix. You can see the correlation of the items. Since we have some negative correlations, as you can see, we will talk about this issue later. And the summary statistics for item means. In the item total statistics table, this is important for us for reliability analysis, since the last column, Cronbach alpha if item deleted, will show us this column presents the values that the Cronbach alpha would be if that particular item, for example effort 1 item, is deleted from the scale. So when I delete effort 1, item effort 1, and the Cronbach alpha, the calculated Cronbach alpha, this value will be 0.59, and as you see, the second one, effort 2, the Cronbach alpha will also increase. For effort 4, the calculated Cronbach alpha will also increase when we delete effort 4. My advice is, if you need to delete some items in your analysis, do it one by one rather than deleting all 3 numbers which would result in a higher Cronbach alpha. Just do it one by one. So when you, for example, when you delete effort 4 rather than 0.52, the calculated Cronbach alpha will be 0.64. And you can also see the mean standard deviations for the scale, for the whole scale at the last table. But one thing is important here. As you can see, the correct item total correlations is also negative for effort 1, effort 2 and effort 4. And there is a addition in the name as rev. Rev means reverse items. Now, if you have, when you look at the values also for these data sets, for effort 1, effort 2 and effort 4, the values are less than the rest of the scale. You can just quickly check it with your eyes. The important thing to calculate Cronbach alpha value is if you have negatively scored, reverse scored items, you should first make a reverse scoring on those items. What I mean, for example, in most of the scales, just think about math attitude scale, most of the items are positively worded items, which means I have positive feelings about math, for example. This is a positively worded item question, and if you have positive feelings, you will select strongly agree. You may select. But for some items may have some items may have negatively worded, which means, for example, I think I am not good at mathematics. In this case, if you have positive feeling also, this time rather than strongly agree, you should choose strongly disagree. So the reverse scoring items will be means that the numerical scoring scale runs into the opposite direction for those items. So you should convert them to the positively worded scores rather than changing the wordings of the questionnaire. To do it, you should go to transform first, recode into same variable, and you should select the negatively worded questions, and you should assign the new values. If you have as an old value, if you have 1, that means 4 in the positive side. If you have the value is 2, and the new value will be 3. If the value is 3, the new value will be 2. And if the participants select 4, that means the opposite should be 1. So when you did it, click continue and later OK. Now you did the reverse scoring for those items, for the negatively worded items. Later go to the scale again from the analysis and reliability analysis and replicate your analysis. Now this time you can see that Cronbach alpha value, it was 0.52, but when you make reverse scoring, Cronbach alpha is calculated as 83, which is higher than the first case. And you will not see any negative correlation between the items, and also corrected item total correlations are all positive. And when you look at the Cronbach alpha, if item deleted, none of the items needs to be eliminated from the questionnaire. So it fits well for the consistency of the items, for the reliability. And the calculated scores, Cronbach alpha scores, when you let's keep in mind that any value greater than 0.7 can be acceptable. If it is around 0.8, we can say that it's a good value for the reliability analysis. If the Cronbach alpha value is over 0.9, 0.90, that means you have an excellent consistency between your items. But any number below 0.6 or 0.5, we can say that poor the reliability of the scale is poor and can be questionable for us. So Cronbach alpha simply provides us an overall reliability coefficient for the questions, for the items, and normally it ranges from 0 to 1. Any value closer to 1, that means you have a good internal consistency, good reliability for the items, for the scores that calculated in your analysis. So that's all I can say about reliability analysis. See you in the next video.